Welcome once again to this channel. If you have watched the video I made on how to connect your GitHub private repository to your cPanel, I mentioned that I will be dropping another video on how you can automate deployment to your cPanel without having to manually pull from your GitHub or upload files via the cPanel file manager. But if you are new to this, I would advise that you watch the initial video we dropped on how to connect your Git repo to cPanel. I will also add the video link below this video description for easy navigation. There are some basic requirements for this to work. First is that you want to ensure that your cPanel account has a shared access and can run the RSync command. If you are using a shared hosting account like me, who is currently using HarmonWeb shared hosting account here, I have a HarmonWeb shared hosting account here which I will be using for this tutorial. You can have your hosting provider confirm that you have these two available in your hosting account. Although some hosting providers do not support this feature, but it is fully supported on HarmonWeb shared hosting accounts. And the second thing is to ensure that you have your GitHub repository connected to your cPanel account. I have mine connected already here. And again, if you have not done this, please you can watch the video we made earlier on how to connect your GitHub repository to your cPanel account so we can be on the same page here. The third thing we need here is the SSH key we will generate on our computer. The SSH key is what we will use to perform the workflow from GitHub to cPanel. Lastly, we'll be using this tool by HarmonWeb to generate the GitHub workflow. So this is the script URL. The tool URL. I will also be dropping this under this video description. Let me open the tool here. The first thing I would love to do here is to create the SSH key and authorize it in the cPanel account. Since the SSH key will be used to perform operation in the cPanel account, we need to ensure that the key is authorized. So let's get started. Let me go to terminal here on my computer and create the key. Every command I will be running on this tutorial will be pasted on the video description so you can copy there. I also don't want to set password for this, so I just hit enter. And now the key is generated. We should be able to access the key here. So apparently this is the private key, and we'll also be needing the public key here. So this is the public key, and this is what I need to authorize in the cPanel account. So let me copy this now and authorize it on our cPanel account. I've copied this. Go back to cPanel and click on SSH or shell access on the cPanel account. You see it under security section here. So here I will have to import a new key since I want to import it and not generate a new one. You can give it any name here, but I will just prefer to give it the same name. So let me also copy the private key here. And since this does not have password, I will just import it directly. And then authorize this particular key. This is the key we just added. The key has been authorized. This means that the key can now access our cPanel accounts. With that out of the way, the next thing we need to do is to prepare our environment depending on the type of application we are deploying. In my case, I will be working with a Laravel app and I do not want to push some files to my GitHub like .env or storage folder. So I need to ensure that those files are available in my cPanel project folder. But before we do that, I mentioned that your cPanel account must have the rsync command available on your terminal. So let us confirm if these are. So you just run rsync and then version. If you see this, that means it is available. So some hosting provider again might not support this, but we do support it on HarmonWeb. So now let's prepare our environment. So I want this entire project to be hosted on this public underscore HTML folder. But currently my respiratory folder is this respiratory Laravel live. Hmm? So here I have the storage folder. I have my .env and .htcss. I don't want these files to get altered. So I'm going to ensure that these files are protected. Whenever I push live, these files don't get altered at all. So I'll be using our cPanel deployment workflow here. So this is the project name. I will be adding the project name here. What kind of project is this? You can use this tool for any kind of projects, but there are some predefined ones here, which includes Laravel. So I'll just select Laravel. And then the cPanel username. You can get your cPanel username from your cPanel account, but I think this is it here. And then the domain name. The domain name should be this. And then the branch which you want to pull from. So on my GitHub, the branch is main. So I will just leave it as main, but you can always edit it whenever you have a custom branch. And then click on continue. And then this respiratory part here, you want to ensure that it is the same thing you have in your cPanel. So let me go and confirm that first. And come under that Git version control. So this is the respiratory part. I can copy this and paste here. And then this deployment folder, this is the folder where you want your app to live. Here I want it to be under the public underscore HTML. And then I want everything there. So these protected files or folders are the ones you have here. You don't want them to get altered. So what I will do is I have my .env file ready. That is because I selected Laravel. This already helped me to fill this part, but I can add more if I want. So I have .env storage folder, and I also want to add .htaccess. So whenever I push live, all of those folder and files here will not be altered. They will not get deleted, but every other folder that is not protected or file will get deleted and be replaced with your project files. So these permissions, I already have my permission sets. You can also add your custom permissions. You can add more rules here, but I will just remove these ones because I don't want them to get altered again since I already added some. And then I would disable this allow manual deployment because I want everything to be done automatically. Sorry. And then continue. So this is the our third step here. Add build and security settings. These commands are the commands that will run whenever you run your workflow scripts. So this means whenever you push live, the cPanel account will get your folders and files from GitHub, and then this command will then be run on your cPanel terminal. So I'm just going to leave this way because this is a Laravel project. I want to run the composer and then migration. Go to the advanced workflow settings. So these are the secret names you will add on your GitHub repository. I don't want to use this cPanel on host because I will not be able to generate that right now. So I just want to use the SSH key and we should be good. So I will just disable this strict server identity check and then generate the workflow. There are a few more things to do before everything becomes perfect. Hmm? The first thing is we need to add this secret on our GitHub repository settings. So this cPanel host, the cPanel port, the cPanel username, and the cPanel SSH key. Now this SSH key is the one we generated earlier here, which is going to be the private key. So let's go to our GitHub, come under the repo settings, and then you want to add it under the secrets actions, secret and variables, and then you see actions here. Click on action, and then new repository secrets. So let's go and copy these ones. This cPanel host is going to be your server host name, not necessarily your domain name, but your server host name. So my server host name is this. And the second one is the cPanel port. This is going to be the SSH port for that particular server you are using. If you do not know your port, you can ask your hosting provider, but most hosting provider use 22 by default. So I will just add it here. And then third is your cPanel username. And lastly is the key, the SSH key we generated in our computer, which was authorized on our cPanel account. So we are going to be pasting the private key here. Notice it is the private key that I want to paste here, not the public key. So this is the private key. Now, the last thing to do is this to generate, to add this generated scripts on our project files. So it's going to be on this particular directory here. So let me go to my project. This is my project. I want to add this here. Let me just copy the name. So this is the file I just created, and then I will just copy the workflow script here. You can copy and paste it here. So that is all. The next thing we need to do now is to push live. So whenever we push live now, everything will automatically deploy on our cPanel without having to manually pull here. So notice here we have just these three files. These two files and the folder, the public underscore HTML, which is where we want to host our website. So let me try to load the website first and see what we have. Nothing, because this is there's nothing here, there's nothing going on here. So it is 404. So let's now push live and see what happens. So now we have pushed our project to GitHub. Now let's check our GitHub. So you can see this is the folder we just created with the file is on our GitHub. So now that we push to GitHub, there should be a pending workflow here. So the workflow is done. It's completed under 9 seconds. Though that depends on how heavy your application is. So let me now check the file manager here and reload. You can see our application is now automatically deployed on our cPanel file manager. And let's reload the website and see what happens. So the website is now live. That is how you can automate deployment of your application from your GitHub to your cPanel without having to manually deploy or upload the folder and files on your cPanel file manager. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you find it worthy of sharing, you can share. And please do subscribe to our channel for more interesting clips like this. Thank you.